Meet BatchBee, a desktop tool for creating digital product listings faster. In this demo, we start a wall art project and follow the setup assistant step by step. At the beginning, we choose Adobe Photoshop 2026. We recommend Photoshop 2026 because BatchBee uses Photoshop during the upscale and mockup stages, and this version works smoothly with the automation. Next, we connect Google Drive. BatchBee uses Drive to upload the final product files. Then, we choose the Drive upload folder. This selected folder will be used for the generated files. After that, we select the PDF template. In this wall art workflow, the PDF template works as a customer download page. BatchBee can automatically place the Google Drive download link into the button inside the PDF template. This demo focuses on wall art, but BatchBee can also be used for other digital product types, such as backdrops, coloring pages, and many more. Next, we confirm the Etsy login. In this recording, the shop is already signed in, so the setup continues quickly. Then, BatchBee creates a reusable Etsy template draft. This keeps the main Etsy listing structure ready, including the basic listing settings, so the same setup can be reused for future batches. With the setup complete, we are ready to move into the main workflow. Now BatchBee is creating the reusable Etsy template draft. This draft becomes the base listing. Later, BatchBee can copy this template and create new Etsy product drafts automatically, instead of building every listing from zero. Next, we choose a workflow preset. This step is optional, but it helps save the current setup and reuse the same pipeline in future wall art, backdrop, coloring page, or custom product projects. Now the first setup is complete. We select the project folder. BatchBee uses this folder to organize the designs, mockup PSD files, buyer assets, and generated output files for this project. Now we are on the dashboard, and we move into the product workflow. The guide shows the next step, so we open the Designs page. Here we select the wall art images for this batch. Each selected design can become its own product, and later its own Etsy draft listing. This makes it possible to process multiple products from one batch, instead of preparing them one by one. Next, we open the Mockups page. Here we add the PSD mockup files for the wall art product. In these PSD templates, layers like Your Design Here mark where the artwork should go. BatchBee uses those layers to place each selected design into the correct mockup area automatically, then export the finished mockup images. Now we add extra buyer assets. In this example, we include a download instruction image so it can be sent with the final Etsy files and help buyers understand how to access their download. After that, we review the output order. Here we choose the featured mockup, arrange the files, and decide which files should be included on Etsy and which ones should stay only in the local output. Now we open the automation settings. Here we check the full pipeline before starting: Upscale, mockup creation, Google Drive upload, PDF download page handling, AI title, description, SEO tags, and Etsy draft creation. We also choose how BatchBee should fill dynamic PSD values. For example, it can add the bundle count, or an AI-generated product title inside the selected mockup templates. Everything is ready now. We click Start Automation, and BatchBee begins the run. Now we start the automation. BatchBee begins the full pipeline for this wall art batch. First, it upscales the selected images and prepares the wall art files. If crop presets are selected, it can also create the chosen vertical or horizontal ratios. Then, BatchBee creates the mockup images and mockup videos using the selected PSD templates. Next, the generated files are uploaded to Google Drive. After that, BatchBee creates the AI title, description, and SEO tags based on the selected settings. Finally, it opens Etsy through Chrome, uploads the listing assets, and saves the product as a draft listing. Most of this part is sped up because BatchBee is running automatically. Now the run is complete, and we review the results. We can check the generated wall art files, mockups, buyer download asset, drive data, Etsy draft data, and AI content. Nothing is published automatically. Everything stays as a draft for final review. To try the full workflow yourself, download BatchBee for Mac and Windows at batch-bee.com.